Alright, how's it going guys? Tom here, bringing you some more Black Ops 2 gameplay. Yes, finally some more Black Ops 2. I know it's only been 2 days, but it felt like forever because I could not get my PVR to work. It was really bugging me, but finally it started recording properly. I don't know what the problem is, but it's just recording fine now. But anyway, this is a 30-5 free-for-all on the map. I have no clue whatsoever. I think it's called Slums. I'm not sure. I still have to get used to all the names of the maps and the guns and all that stuff. I'm still a bit of a noob on this game, and been enjoying it a lot. I had a session last night. Basically, I had a session before I had my training session for tennis, and I was getting really mad. I mean, the game was just pissing me off, but what I figured is that was just because my aim was bad and I was getting outplayed. Like, it wasn't that I was getting bullshitted on. I mean, there was obviously some bullshit, which I will talk about a bit later on, like what does frustrate me a bit about this game, but for the most part, it was that my aim was terrible and I was just getting outplayed, which is all fine because I haven't played for a long time, and I just had to get my aim back. So played some tennis, came back home and felt a bit refreshed. Totally knackered as well. It was a long training session because I'd also been to the gym earlier today, so I was pretty tired. But in any case, got home and hopped on for another 2 or 3 hours because I was really pumped for this game. And I usually play a lot better in the evenings. I don't know what that is. I guess I'm just a little bit more, you know, refreshed and stuff. So in any case, I was just playing a lot better. My aim was, I gotta say, felt like the old days pretty much. It just felt like I was playing like I was 2 months ago, like I was raping people on Modern Warfare 2 or something like that. So that was all good, and I got quite a few good games, about 3 or 4. I mean, I do die a lot more in this game, and that is just because my map knowledge is very bad, and that is the key to this game, map knowledge. Because they're all very close quarters maps. They're reasonably small, so it's a lot like Modern Warfare 3 in that sense, but I don't know, the color of the maps is so much nicer. Like, I really think that they took into account what we said about color of the maps, because this map is very bright slums, like, very close quarters. It's a bit like, I don't know, firing range or hard hat, something like that, but it's just very fun to play because it's so, I don't know, it's like in the open air and there's color, and I mean, generally it can be a bit frustrating because, you know, you got this building where, like, this building where I'm going right now, where everyone goes, basically. So it just gets it just turns into one massive clusterfuck at some points. But there are good flanking routes, so I gotta say, Slums is definitely my favorite map so far, or one of my favorites anyways. I can't really name exactly what my favorites are so far because I just need to play all the maps a lot more. Like, I've gotten used to this map quite well because I've played it like 5 or 6 times, whereas there's some maps like Yemen and things like that which I haven't played at all yet. So I've still got to get used to the game, still got to play a bit more, and it does surprise me that I did play for quite a long time and there were some maps which I just didn't get. Like, there was this map with the train. I only got that twice, so that was a bit strange. I'm not sure why that happened, but so far really enjoying the game. And the one thing that really does piss me off, that I really think does hinder this game, is the perk Toughness. Now, if you don't know what that does, it basically gives you less flinch when you're hit. So it's a bit like Hardened Pro from Black Ops, and sorry about my voice, it is the mornings. And in the mornings I'm always extremely tired and my voice is terrible. But yeah, so the perk Toughness is really bugging me, and that is because you get it in the default classes and it's the first perk you get, so it's kind of automatically everyone's using it at the start of the game. So I assume that it will get a lot better, like people will stop using Toughness and use other perks. As you see me steal this guy's, what is it, a war machine, I think? It's basically a noob tube machine. Awesome, I love it. I just love the power of having a massive noob tube machine and just wrecking people, because the regular noob tubes are pretty terrible, and I know generally noob tubes are, you know, the name says it all, noob tube, so it's not exactly a very, you know, socially friendly kill streak, let's put it that way. But I did get it in a care package. I've had it once before and it was alright. I mean, if the guy has flak jacket on, then it's absolutely useless, but since no one's really unlocked flak jacket yet, I can just rape people with this war machine. And I finished off the game pretty fast, so just end the game with these 3 war machine kills. So a lot of good things in this game. Enjoyed my lightning strikes and my Predator missiles, or whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called, but it's basically a Predator missile which fires a ton of mini Predator missiles, so it's pretty fun to use. But yeah, back to Toughness. It's so frustrating when you shoot at someone and you just die because they're not getting any flinch. They don't get any flinch whatsoever, and you know, you can't outplay them because they'll just, you know, power through you with a better weapon than the one that you have, which is really frustrating. And I really think that is kind of frustrating me the most in this game. So that's probably my biggest thing so far. But let me know what you guys think about the game and what your frustration is, what you find fun, things like that. And I'll see you later.